Okay, that's shit. Hold on. How's that? Okay, that's better. Sorry, guys. That was embarrassing. I'm going to blame Brian Lunduk for that. Um, because I was like doing a show with Brian Lunduk, and why is hold on. I'm going to get the chat and everything set up right. We don't want to crop anything from this. We want to crop the bottom a little bit. Crop it. Sorry, I gotta get this. You can't hear the game. I'm gonna turn the game volume up in a second. Hold on. Is the text readable in the chat? Um, okay, that should be better. Hey, Brian Lunduk. That's okay. I don't blame you, man. I was just on his show, and I'm telling you what, that was exactly what I needed. Because I have had a fucking weird week, dude. Sorry about the no audio thing. That's going to have to get cut. What was I talking about? Oh, so you might notice that the name of this live stream is now with 100% less vertigo, which is always a good thing. You never want to have vertigo, man. So that's what I'm trying to get the, uh-oh. Here we go. Cool. And then we want to stretch. Cool. All right, now we're all set. Now we're good. Now we're going to play this game. If I can figure out where I'm supposed to go. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good tonight, actually. All right, and I need to turn up the volume on the game too. All right, can we hear this? Can we hear that? Is that good? Looks like it might be good. I don't want you guys to not hear my voice. Can I like make it over here? Almost. All right, here we go. Is there like a thing I can do? I can't remember the controls at all. Let's check the controls here. Control layout. Move, look, jump, menu, power jump. There's a power jump button. Input options. Rebind keys. Power jump is right mouse button. Can I do that? Oh, right. That's what it is. Okay. You have to like store it up. Hell yeah, dude. That's why I was kind of like excited to play this, because there is like definitely a power fantasy thing going on. Like, so you can, oh shit. Nope, you can't power jump in air. I gotta learn that. Brian Lunduk says, find the do a better job button. Which, you know what, Brian? I will. I think Tech says hi. Hello. How you doing, I think Tech? Which Linux distro is good for gaming? I like Ubuntu. I like Ubuntu because it's casual, man. I'm a filthy casual. And then also, you definitely, if you don't mind not doing other things with your PC besides gaming, SteamOS is rad. Even though some people are like, whatever, but I like SteamOS.
Power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up.
Shit.
It must have been left here by my uncle.
Dude. Aim and hold to drag yourself towards areas. Sweet. But that was a trick. That was a filthy trick, dude. Oh boy, I played this a while back. It's great. The crystal cave level near the end was frustrating. I remember that. Bonefish. Yeah, I haven't got there yet. Mr. Starcloud says any distro is good, but for gaming, I'd say Ubuntu. I agree. I heard Manjaro is focusing on gaming a lot. Also, Solaris is doing great at it too. Anyways, it's amazing. Brian says this is super meta. I'm rendering a video we just recorded with Linux Gamer while watching Linux Gamer play a Linux game. It's pretty meta, dude. I actually invited Brian to be on the show, but he had better things to do. So, you know what? That's okay. I'm fine with that. I think Tech says, I have an AMD RX 460 graphics card. I've heard that Mesa is good with the new AMD cards. I don't know about the 460. I actually don't have any AMD cards that I use in any computers right now because of the compatibility issue. All right, let's super jump this biatch.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Whoa. So I don't have to like use a symbol like that. I can just do that, which is cool and weird. And it does leave a symbol. This guy's like voice is hilarious to me. By releasing the left mouse button while grappling, you will fly forward. Okay. Oof, almost. Linux Inception, says Michael Wilkes. I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with a 750 Ti. I actually just bought a 750 Ti for a rendering rig I'm building. Not bad. I have a 760 that was donated to the channel by, oh God. Now I'm going to forget his name and he's going to be pissed. What's his name? I don't remember. Dude, I'm sorry I forgot your name. You know who you are and you're amazing. You've offered to donate so much stuff to the channel. It's crazy. I appreciate that. I'll remember in a second. Let's see. And I can't even use my main PC running Linux because my Ethernet port is borked. Yeah, you can get a PCI card for internet, for Ethernet. I'm screwed. I like the abilities here that we have. These are cool abilities. I feel slightly directionless right now. Like I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing or anything like that. But it's interesting. I feel like powerful, which is kind of, I think it's probably the intent. Oh God, here we go. There we go. Oh, get it? Yeah. Nope. She don't like that. Okay. Ooh. But seriously though, I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you hear it? You hear that, right? That sound of the super jump? It sounds right? Sounds like that. Alexa. It sounds exactly the same. Doesn't it? I don't know if you could hear that. I have an echo in my office because sometimes I don't like wearing headphones. And yeah, so that's why I have an echo in here so I can listen to music. And really, why else would you have an echo? Shit. Yep. Nope. Oh, I just got a text. I have to answer this. The game audio is a little low. There's like a hum that I'm getting through the audio. Yeah. Sorry, I had to answer that. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, wait for it to come back. 1. Nope. I know what I gotta do now. Can you guys hear the hum? Because the hum is really killing it for me. I like the air control that you have. Like you can actually like really control how you're moving in the air. I feel like friggin' Iron Man or something. Or Iron Maiden. Yeah. Alright, I really gotta get a feel for the physics of the movement though. I think what's going on is so typically I have my mixing board plugged into my this is in response to Michael Wilkes saying loose cables. So typically what I have is my mixing board plugged into my main rig, my editing rig through USB. But what goes on right now is I have my mixing board plugged into my laptop, which is getting the video streamed to it from my main rig. So I have my mixing board plugged in over USB to my main rig, and then I have the just the regular PMC output from my computer from my gaming rig wired in. And there's this weird thing that these companies do, or did anyway, they still do it I guess, where they it's meant to prevent you from being able to copy music, record it from your computer. I think it's called Common Ground or something like that. Anyway, if you don't have the right equipment, then it induces a sound, a glitch into your audio. I think that's what's going on, but I honestly don't know. Nice. Wow, that was cool. Alright, I really don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm just kind of following the path here. Well, this is cool. I'm riding the rails here. Here we go. This feels cool to me. Wow, I went right into that. All right, what are people saying here? The controls are just so tight. Yes, they are. I prefer KDE over GNOME, but I'm considering switching because Ubuntu dropped Unity. Yeah, I am a huge GNOME fan. Let's see, what else we got? That was Mr. Starcloud. And then Bonefish says, never been a huge fan of GNOME, but I love Budgie. Never played with Budgie. I kind of I'm the kind of guy that likes what I like, and I don't like exploring anything at all. Oh, falling to the abyss. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah. You found a second power core. You can now grapple 2 times before landing. Nice. Yep, I figured that. Oh, let's see. So how's everybody doing? I've had a rough week, I'll tell you that right now. But I'm glad I'm doing this, honestly, because holy crap, you guys. I love my YouTube channel, and I love everybody that watches my YouTube channel, because you guys, like, make everything worth it. Which sounds so... I sound like edgelord, but I'll tell you right now, I absolutely adore. And if you guys don't know, like, I was just on Brian Lunduke's show, and I was gushing about my patrons, because my patrons like really make my channel possible. And you know, Brian was saying the same thing. Like, they make his channel possible, and I just, you know, and but I don't do it for the money at all. Like, what I do the Linux Gamer for is for you guys, because you guys seem to like what I do. So that's my plan. I plan on doing this stuff for you guys, no matter what. What am I talking about? Who knows? All right. What do we got over there? All right. Let's join in on this parade right now. Here we go. Dude, like, I almost feel like OP right now. Like, I feel like totally overpowered. You know, like, being able to, like, jump super high like that and being able to do that is just sick. Busy week, working every day, but still good. Love to relax to your channel. Oh, thanks, man. That was Bonefish. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Fell to my death. Brian Lundy says, word, brother. Yeah, dude. It's not about the money. I don't make a whole lot. I don't make anything. Like, my patrons and the minuscule like amount I make from ad revenue goes right back into the channel. You guys, you know, are generous enough, and I really appreciate that. And I still spend a lot of my own money on my channel here. What do we got here? What is this?
Did you ever see any of Fred's experiments yourself?
Yes, I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things. One time, we went to the forest and found a small pool of water that was full of eggs.
Eggs? Were there chickens in the forest?
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them. Fred told me that they were frog eggs. He was in for a surprise, though. Guess what happened?
What? What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites all over his body.
Oh no, oh
Turns
no,
out
oh no.
It wasn't frog eggs after all.
Hey.
It was mosquito eggs.
Ah, poor Fred.
I know. He did fine.
Dude, I feel OP now with this. This is
He
great.
told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them.
Let me read these comments real quick. I'm going to scroll up. I only started using Linux because I couldn't afford Windows. Says Linux. Okay, Bonefish says the Linux community is just too good. Mr. Starcloud says I only started using Linux because I couldn't afford Windows. Bonefish says or GNU Plus Linux if RMS is watching, which he probably is not. If I could, I wouldn't discover this. If I couldn't afford Windows, I wouldn't discover this amazing OS. LOL. And Bonefish says, I don't know where you're from, StarCloud, but here in Serbia, everyone is pirating Windows. Dude, that's what I did when I was a Windows user. I've already installed Ubuntu GNOME 3 times already this week. Reinstalling OSs is a weird hobby for me. Colin Ford. Yeah, I like doing that. Bonefish says, like, even companies, I've never actually seen a legit Windows copy. It's either expired trial or pirated. Yeah, that's true. I've seen that more than a handful of times. Bumper says nobody gets in trouble. Well, yeah. I don't condone piracy. Oh, shit. There we go. Perfect. Linux is free. Linux Gamer Team Sabatron says the Linux Gamer is Windows better than Linux. That is a negative. Big fat negative. That was a mistake. Okay. Have you ever tried Debian? Yes, I have. I like Ubuntu.
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
William Cornell says Linux is free and cooler. I agree with that completely. What is everyone's thoughts on Windows adopting Linux as a subsystem? You don't want to know my thoughts on that. I'm wary of it. I don't trust Microsoft. Drew's Rip says Gentoo or Arch. Ubuntu. That's the trollest answer. Yeah, I'm skeptical too, Mr. StarCloud. I don't trust Microsoft. Yeah. Team Sabatron says, wait, so Linux is better than Ubuntu? Linux is Ubuntu, yo.
Hello.
Whoa.
Who are you?
What in the
You're not
freaky...
from here.
What in the what?
Wow. You look just like Fred, but smaller. And with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle, and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that that I had known him all my life.
Really?
The voice acting in this
I'll
game
help
would
you
do.
find him. The others call me Mad Maddie.
Bumper says, I don't know, I would still go
I don't know why.
the virtual machine route
you can
for
call me
running
Maddie.
Linux on Windows.
You've never been to the village.
Yeah.
Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing.
Freaking freaky, dude. This thing looks like...
I couldn't believe it. An underground
It
world.
looks like Double Fine designed Avatar.
Frog people.
That's what these guys look like, dude.
Salamander.
They're freaky. They're like little toad Navi. Oh shit. She just jumped off the edge. Nah, I did the same thing and now I'm dying. Great. Weirdos, dude. A bunch of weirdos. Alright. I'm hopping for it. Oh no. I like how like this rope counteracts gravity, dude. Mr. Sabatron asks, how long have you been on YouTube? I think I've been on YouTube since September of 2014. I think. Drew's Rips is this under Wine or just Steam? This is a humble indie bundle native game. I am playing the Steam version of this game, but yeah. Okay, here we go. I am playing the Steam version. Just to clarify, I have nothing against Wine, but I don't play games on Wine. Not at all. Not even once. Oh shit. All right. You should try increasing the gamma in the settings. It changes the game experience. All right, let's do that. How's the stream quality? Is there any lag between when you guys talk and I respond. Wow. This feels a whole lot different now with the camera up. Thanks for the suggestion, man. Beautiful. Hey. Where are you?
Over here.
Freakazoid.
Hi. Welcome to my village.
Dude, creep on it. Holy crap, dude.
That over there is Fred's tent. I haven't seen him in a few days though. Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me. But it's worth
Lazy
a
Geek
try.
Gamer says, hi, man.
Look around
Hello.
for him, though. You should check out his
Mr.
village.
Starcloud says a
Not so
bit.
bad.
There is a bit of a
Unless you have
delay.
to stay for too long.
There's a delay, but
When you're
that's just
done,
from
go
YouTube.
to the
Yeah.
island with the wind
It used to be really bad. I stream now through
I'll go on ahead.
Restream.io,
Coming.
and that seems to really help decrease the delay and all kinds of stuff.
I thanked her
Um,
and agreed to meet her later. It was strange.
Developers
How
just
can
need
you
to
talk to
dip
someone who
into
is not even
Linux
human
just a little.
and still feel
Take
like
advantage of the
it
Vulkan
was
API.
perfectly normal.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people are like talking about how they think Vulkan's going to be the savior for Linux gaming or something. Like it's the coming of the Messiah. But like honestly, I really don't see that. Oh, hello. I don't see that happening, you guys. I don't mean to burst your bubble or anything, but I'll tell you what. I just don't. Like, I mean, it's going to be easier to make games. But really, you're still going to have to optimize your games. Like right now, what the hell is this? Like the frame rate is just dead right now. It's like 30. Let me bring up my frame rate counter here. Where the hell is it? Right here. Top left. My frame rate is down to like 15 frames a second. What is going on, dude? Let me try restarting the game or something. I'm gonna try restarting. I can't even like aim the cursor. Let's try that again. Yeah, you might be wondering what those like little weird lines on the outside of my windows are. That is because I put Ubuntu to sleep, and then when I started it up, like it didn't load the kernel module or something. I don't know exactly what it is. Something's weird when I.
Hey!
All right,
Hi.
shut up. Hi, welcome to my village. High frame rates are for noobs, says Brian Linduke. I think he's trying to start a flame war. He's like legit trying to start some beef with some people in the. Will you play Rocket League in a live stream? Dude, you guys, next week I'm going to do that. That's a great idea, Mr. Starcloud. Next week I'm going to definitely play Rocket League. And I'll be able to play with you guys. So if you guys want to play
I
Rocket
thanked
League with me,
and agreed to meet her later.
then we'll set that up. We'll get that rolling.
How
We'll get
could I
that ready to
talk
go.
someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal.
Dude, look at these creep monsters, dude. Like, these guys are weird. Can I stand in the fire? No, she don't like it. So, guys, I'm thinking about doing voice acting. I'm thinking about, like, quitting my job and trying to do voice acting. And
It
then
looked like
have
most
more
of the
time for my
shacks in the
channel.
village were built
What do you guys
with
think about that?
trash.
Think that's a good idea?
Trash from our world.
I think that might be a good
Was,
idea.
After all, a garbage disposal pad that took me here.
Shadow 112, what's up, Shadow? Dude, I have no idea. This game, like, I don't really feel like I know where I'm going or what I'm supposed to even try to do. There's, like, no clear direction. I can't get over these creep monsters. Wow. You're doing a pretty good job there. Keep at it. Look at that. Oop, oh, damn it. Damn it. All right. Yeah, I really don't know where I'm going right now. Hell yes. What is the hell yes to, Brian? Yeah, Brian, you're welcome to play Rocket League with us too, man. You'll even be able to voice chat. No, I think everybody will voice chat. We'll go on Discord, and if you're okay with Discord, Brian, you don't have to. You know, you can not be involved in the Linux gamer community. It's okay. I know you're a busy guy. I'm a busy guy too. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Over here. Dude, I felt like today has been Friday like all day, and it's not. No, nowhere. Pocket chip like a motherfucker. What does that mean? Pocket chip master race. Cool. Wubba dub dub. I don't know if you guys watch Rick and Morty, but I'll tell you what, that's like, woo, ow. All of a sudden I got a Charlie horse in my leg. That hurts. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know if you guys watch Rick and Morty, but like, I found out that I can do a relatively almost half decent kind of maybe almost Rick voice. Trying to think, what does Rick say besides wubba dub dub? Morty, I'm gonna need you to, you're gonna have to do this for your grandpa. I can't really burp, but I can do the voice kind of almost. What do you guys think of that? Is that a good Rick and Morto? Rick and Morto. I love Rick and Morty, dude. That's one of my favorite games, dude. I mean, shows. It's one of the only shows that I actually watch anymore. What are you doing, Morty? Morty, you're gonna have to grow a set and stick this way up your butt. Just right in your butt, Morty. In my butt, Rick? I can't do Morty's voice. Well, that's actually a good impression. Thanks, man. Thank you, Bonefish. Fradum said, hey, what's up, Fradum? Fradum says Cinnamon was developed by the Mint dev, so it makes sense to run it on the distro they wrote it for. Cody Dragondum, what's up, dude? How you doing, dude? You doing good, dude? You're doing good, dude.
A stranger in our halls. Welcome.
Creep monster,
Our
dude.
name is Samuel. We will do our best to assist you.
Sudo apt get install Rick and Morty.
What brings you here?
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred left us without a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred
All right.
a power
I don't like this exposition crap. I want to get rolling.
to power his suit. You can have it if you return our thread to us.
The crystal?
Yeah, I seemed like the reason I decided to go with the chat
Your help will not be necessary.
on the
Crystal is not for you to have.
what do you call it?
I want to help finding
The
Fred.
YouTube chat is because
Please,
nobody ever
it's
chats in the
impossible.
Discord. It doesn't seem
None
like,
of us may enter the
and
castle.
nobody ever watches on Twitch. Even though I am streaming on Twitch, so if you guys prefer Twitch, go ahead and watch it on Twitch.
Can do it so
Um,
high.
It's a simulcast.
Protection, madam.
But the reason I did this is because every time I've done a live stream, someone's donated to like the super chat. They've like super chatted, and I'm not saying you guys should. I'm just saying like I feel bad that people did and like it wasn't preserved in the chat, you know. So that's one of the reasons I decided to switch to the YouTube
Behind us is the power.
chat being displayed in the stream.
Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her.
Wine on Linux is amazing. I can all my RPGs without Windows. Fuck you, microslave. Lazy Geek Gamer, I think you accidentally a word there. No, but I feel you. I don't play. Like I said, I don't play games on Wine. Although I have considered multiple times, like doing a tutorial on how to set up
I
Wine and
felt a
stuff.
little uneasy
But
about
I'm
moving
also
my
not a
devices.
wine expert.
If it was too dangerous for Madeline,
I mean, I'm a wine expert, but I'm not like a wine
safe
expert,
enough
you
for
know?
me.
So I don't feel like I'm qualified to make a video like that. But at the same time, like people are trying to migrate away from Windows, and Wine is a valid option to play games like Skyrim. As far as I know, Skyrim works pretty well. And that's a game that people still to this day inexplicably still play. And no judgment, I just don't get it. I don't get Bethesda games. I honestly don't. That's probably real controversial of me to say, but I just don't. Frick. Yeah, there we go. Doom 2016 in Wine is amazing. For Adam, yeah, I haven't tried it. Cody Dragon Stupid says, I got kicked from the Discord over a YouTube video, and I guess I typed fuck too often, something about family-friendly nonsense. Well, Cody, or no, that was Cody. Well, Cody, sometimes you can come off as abrasive. No, I love you, dude. We'll see what we can do on Discord. I'll talk to the mods and see why they blocked you. Lazy Geek Gamer says, I use Play on Linux to fix some of my issues. Fair enough. Like I said, I don't use Wine. I don't know much about Wine. I know I tried to play like old like Windows games that I really liked when I was growing up. For example, Unreal Tournament. No, not Unreal Tournament. Roller Coaster Tycoon. And that was cool, but it also didn't work great. So, and now there's like OpenRCC2, which is a fabulous, fabulous project. All right, that was a mistake. Frick. Nope. I gotta figure out how to do this. People still play Skyrim because of mods, says Mr. Starcloud. Well, okay. Like I said, I mean, to be honest, the last Elder Scroll game I played was Morrowind, and I didn't get it then, and I played it on Xbox. So that's probably my problem. But what is people saying? Yeah, no, you're not abrasive. I mean, you're not abrasive. You just, you've called me Linux stupid or Linux something. You call me stupid sometimes, and that hurts my feelings. Cody. You're all good though, bro. What time is it? I might have to cut the stream a little short tonight. I apologize. I've been streaming for about 40 minutes though. And I really wanted to stream for longer, but Brian freaking Lunduke took up half my time this afternoon. It's all good. I got guests coming, so I got to like clean the house and stuff, but I don't know what my plan was there. I thought I had a plan, but I didn't execute. No, guys, like seriously though, like go check out the video I did with Brian Lunduke. He, you know, I knew it would go off the rails. I knew that like we wouldn't be able to keep it together. We were slap happy when we got on the call together, but that should be going up pretty soon, I think, right, Brian? If you're still watching. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Cody. I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just playing around. Oh, crap dangle. All right, here we go. We're flying. Yeah, after I land here, I'm gonna call it a day. Call it a night. Oh, I'm out. All right. Yeah, I've downloaded Lutris and I just haven't done anything with it. Thanks for having me on your show, dude. I had a lot of fun. I honestly don't think I would have been able to survive another week if I hadn't been on your show, dude. Seriously. That was so much fun, dude. Oh my god. There's this funny thing, dude, where like at work I call people dude, and like I've gained the reputation of being the dude guy because I call people dude. And we were having like this Chamber of Commerce meeting, and my boss, you know, is a lady, which you don't typically call ladies dude, but I'll tell you right now that the only people I call dude are people I have immense affection for. And I ended up in the middle of this freaking Chamber of Commerce meeting with like many of my boss's colleagues and like other business owners in the area. They're like, I go up to my boss and I'm like, hey dude, can we get like music going on the radio? I don't remember exactly what I said, but I called her dude, and like everyone, like a bunch of people, like these old frumpy old men are like, dude, that's disrespectful. Yeah, I thought that was funny. I call people dude. If I call you dude, that means I like you. So
Darkness swept over me as I left the glittering lights in the village behind
here we
me
go.
and
Oh,
headed for the
shit.
ominous shadows of the chasms.
Yeah, whatever. All right, guys. I've had a lot of fun. I thank you for joining me. Next week, I'm going to stream
As I
for
entered
like
the
2
chasms,
hours.
it struck me how
Hopefully.
dark
Well,
it
I'll
was.
stream for as long as you
The
guys want to
shadows
watch.
were
How about that?
black as ink, and although I
But,
tried not to be
and we're
afraid,
going to do
I couldn't
Rocket League
help
next
but
week.
shiver.
So that'll be pretty fun.
Darkness that frightened the villagers as well.
Yeah.
Or
I love you guys. Thanks for
something
watching.
else.
And take it easy.